Bobby with Bobby Stamps, and I have my make and take packets for you for October. I'm a little bit late getting these posted. As you guys know, I've told you in previous videos, my son was in 2 different car wrecks in about a 2-week time frame. So helping him and everything, I've just gotten a little bit behind. So this is make and take packet 1. So this is how I send them. I label them on the back so that way you know. If you guys haven't heard, I've had to change my name. I've already had these labels printed, so I didn't change it on them. I'm just going to keep them that way, but my old Facebook page got deleted. Somebody hacked it, and I had to start over, so I didn't want confusion. So I changed the name, and now I go by BC Designs. So just so you know that. And let me see, I think I have my label, but I don't see. There it is. Okay, so how this works is if you shop with me in my online store and you spend $25, I send you 1 free make and take packet. If you spend $35, I send you 2. And if you spend $50, I send you all 3. And the second card and the third project will be following this one, so just stay tuned on the video. And I do want to tell you, for the paper that I had, you might get this DSP or you might get this DSP. So that's why I wanted to show you. I'm doing this card with this one just because I didn't want to have to order more paper just for those few pieces that I needed. Because I normally know about how many people are going to shop with me every month. So I did that according to plan. Okay. So this is Highland Heather. It's 4 1/4 by 11, and I just scored it right in the middle. My DSP is 3 by 4, and then this piece of Highland Heather is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And we're just going to layer this piece. Oh, and I ran out of my snail. Or I'm sorry, seal. It was right on the tip of my tongue and I couldn't think of what it was. So we're just going to adhere this. And I'm not at my normal area where I normally do my filming, so let's see if I cut that down right. This is 2 by 5 1/2. So we're just going to place this piece right along that side and just flip it over. If you need to trim it up a little bit, you can do so. I'm going to trim that off. If I can find my paper snips. I've got some ugly old scissors, so I'll just use that. Okay. Now I did pop this piece up with dimensionals, so we'll just grab those. I'm just going to place 4. Oops, that's just the paper. Oh, there, I see it. The one where the dimensional didn't come off. You can put as many as you want on there, guys. I'm just going to do 4 for now. I have been so busy also working on my retreat, getting my boxes in the mail. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put my ribbon. I always forget to put my ribbon down. It's because I'm always in a hurry, you guys. Okay, I'm going to just move this one down there, and we'll put, and I sent you, or will send you, 2 pieces of ribbon. Your smaller one is for this purpose right here, because I wanted to make sure that you had enough to tie your bow. So I just lay it on there like that, and as you can see, this piece is plenty big enough as well for you to wrap around. And then that snail plus, let me put just a little bit more, a little bit higher so that piece of paper can grab it. So I just put it right towards the bottom, just wrap it around there like that, and then we'll grab, okay, I'm gonna move this dimensional down here. Let me see. We'll just take this one off. I didn't pay attention to those that stuck there. Not a big deal though, we'll just replace them. So put one back there and one back there. I do that a lot. When I forget, I just peel it off and start over. Okay, and then I want to make sure I get those covered up where I had those, so you can't see that I peeled them off. Then just take, I think I need to go back to my original place where I film at too. I just kind of fill out of sorts where I'm at. My room is just kind of a mess right now, where I've been trying to get those retreat boxes ready to go in the mail. And I have all that stamp set and everything laying over there, and I kind of didn't want to have to move everything because I've got some videos yet I have to do. I think I'm going to for the next video. Okay, so just stamp. Oh, I don't know what I got on there. Okay, let me cut another one because I must have ink on my fingers. Okay, try it again. So you want to kind of stamp this down just a little bit low because we do want to have room to put that bat at the top. And I hope that I don't get my head in there. Kind of rocked a little bit, but I couldn't see, so I promise you guys, I really don't struggle this much when the camera's not rolling. It's only when I hit record. Then it's the Hot Mess Express. I heard somebody say that yesterday, another demonstrator. I was watching a training video from Stampin' Up, and that's what she said about her followers, that they probably think she's the Hot Mess Express because she's always making mistakes and forgetting where she put stuff, and it'll be right in front of her. I thought, girl, you are preaching to the choir. And as you can see, a couple of those didn't pop out, but that's fine. If that's going to bother you, just make sure that you poke all of them out before you adhere this down. Then I sent you one, or actually two of the big black matte dots, and then one of the small ones. Now I'm going to use my snips because when they're on this little bitty piece right here, it's really hard for me to grab a hold of them. So the smaller one I put on my label. The bigger one, I put one in this corner, and then I'm gonna put one right there on that DSP. And I really like both colors of the DSP paper, so just so that way you guys can see what it's gonna look like if you get one of the different colors, okay? So this is Make and Take 1. I'll be right back with Make and Take 2. Okay guys, here is card 2. I just think this is a very pretty elegant card. Okay, so my base is soft seafoam. It's 5.5 by 8.5. Just score it right in the middle. You'll get a piece of basic white, and I ran this through the Bark 3D embossing folder. And I'm going to use my Tombow because I don't want my Stampin' Seal to rip my cardstock like it always does. I love it. It's very strong adhesive, but I don't like it when it wants to eat my cardstock. I have not figured out the solution for that yet. It does fine on DSP. Okay, now this piece is cut at 2 by 5. And I wanted that little bit of a frame all the way around. So we'll do that. I'm gonna send you a piece of this white linen thread from the Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo pack. And then I die cut out using soft seafoam and the basic white. On the basic white, I used the sprig punch. And for the soft seafoam, I used the seasonal label dies. And then I'm also getting my sentiment from the Merriest Moments. This stamp set coordinates together. And then I am also using the Painted Christmas 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. I actually just got this stamp set the other day. So let's ink up using soft seafoam. I had to re-ink this because it was not showing very dark, and it looks a little bit better. I might have to add just a bit more ink, which this is a light ink color anyway. So let's put a little bit of adhesive on the back. Take your ribbon, and I'm just going to put that right on the back, right where I put that adhesive. Now I'm going to look and see. I don't really want this to stick over too much, so I'm just going to trim my ribbon down Just a little bit, not too much. I always get it too, there we go. I'm gonna do this side just a little bit more now because it's kind of want it to be the same on each side if I can. Put my scissors back. Okay, and then we're going to still add some more adhesive because we want to put our sprig and then our other leaf right behind that one. Kind of like that, okay? Then I'll grab some dimensionals. Put them right there on that back of the sprigs. That will help hold them in place for me. I love the soft colors in this card. I think it's very pretty. Just place that down there towards the bottom. Then I will send you one large pearl. And I chose to put mine right there on the DSP. And then you're gonna receive 2 of the slightly just smaller pearls. And that one's gonna go right there. So just like that. Okay, that is card 2. Here is the make and take again, just to show you how it's gonna come. And then I also wanted to share with you guys my rewards program. I need to change the name. Well, I guess I could leave it that. But if you shop with me, so these orders would qualify, you have to spend $50 before tax and shipping. You track your orders here, and when you have that filled in, you get to choose $40 worth of Stampin' Up! Product at the bottom that you want, and I have that mailed directly to you. Okay, I will be right back with my 3rd free make and take packet for October. Okay guys, here is my 3rd 3D project I'm going to share with you guys today. So let's get started. I am using Evening Evergreen for my card base, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then you'll have a piece of basic white that is 4 by 5 1/4. And then a piece of cherry cobbler that is 3.5 by 2 3/4, and your DSP is 3 1/4 by 2 1/2. We'll adhere those. And then I have so much of this bedazzling 6x6 specialty paper that I wanted to use. I really hadn't had a chance to use it during celebration. So this piece is 1 inch by 5 1/4. And then I used the Label Me Lovely punch to punch out what we'll be stamping for our sentiment. This card kind of starts out ugly. I'll show you here in a minute what I mean. You're going to get your metallic ribbon that you're going to need, and then you're also going to get your brushed metallic adhesive dots. And I'm using the Merriest Moments stamp set, and my DSP is the 6x6 Tidings of Christmas. Okay, so and this is what I mean about it being ugly. I'm going to put this down. We're going to ink up, and you're just going to stamp around the edge of the card because that's really all that's going to be seen anyway. There's just so little of this that is shown, but I think it kind of made it cute. Kind of filled in the background that I was looking for. So just kind of like that. And you could go in between if you wanted to. Like I said, I was just looking for a background, something to like be poking through. And then right here, I am gonna just slide that piece in there. And what I meant was, like, if you wanted one there, you know, you could take it down lower. That is an inky mess. Let's leave that. So yeah, that is quite ugly. But let's go ahead and stamp the sentiment, and we'll put it right in the middle, just like that. Okay, and then we'll move that off and get this out of our way. So we'll go ahead and put this piece of basic white down. Super quick card, but I think it's super cute. So we'll just put this right on the card front, right in the center. Let's take this DSP and ooh, I'm about to lose my pick tool. we'll put some I need to refill my snail and quit using my, I keep calling it snail today. That's like the 4th time I've called it that in videos. Okay, now I did pop this piece up using dimensionals, but my seal is out and I've been using my Stampin' Seal Plus, and I don't like to use that just on my regular cards. Okay, so you'll take your bedazzling specialty paper and put adhesive, and then you'll put this right in the center of the card, just like that. Let's put this piece down. If I can get, you guys just would not believe how tired I am if I would tell you how long I've been in my room today, trying to get caught up on things, and my legs. I'm just so tired, you guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut my ribbon here. I'm just gonna cut a little piece off like that. I am gonna have to straighten it up, so let's kind of do that, kind of do that, and see how long we want it. That looks really good. I'll just leave it like that. So let's put some adhesive along the back, place that right in the center, just like that, and then we'll put some dimensionals on here. Probably doing overkill. We don't need that many, but that's going to help hold that ribbon down too. And you could, if you had that stamp set with the die, the last one that I used, we could use, let's clean that up. Jeez, oh, peace. You could use, you know, if you wanted to put some foliage back there instead of doing that stamping, you could do that with that leaf die that I just used in the last card. Okay, what do we do now, guys? We need to put on our little brushed metallic dots. I have used these in my monthly card class so much. They're probably sick of them, the people that are in my card club. I do have a monthly card club. See, guys, how tired I am. I need to go upstairs. My monthly card club. But I just love them. These little things are like, I'm gonna not love them so much if they don't straighten up. So it's 2 small and 1 large. And then we'll put this one kind of down there. Okay, guys, that is it for my make and takes for October. I hope that you enjoy them. I hope that you like them. Remember, it is $25 earns 1 make and take, $35 earns 2, and $50 earns you all 3 make and takes. I will try to remember and insert the hostess code that you have to use at the beginning of the video, so that way it'll be easy for you. But if not, you can visit my blog. It's still under bobbystamps.com if you guys want to go there and see it. And then I also post it on my new Facebook page, which that is under BC Designs. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.